All right, guys, I got another cheating story for you. Let's get right into it. I had to walk away from a marriage. 9 years ago, we met in college. 5 years ago, we got married. During the college years, she always had an interest in being sexual with others outside of the relationship, swinging, that sort of thing. I was not originally into it, but over time came to enjoy it. But it felt like I was sacrificing a part of my integrity to allow it. Like instead of letting her go or losing her, I simply went along. I appreciate him putting that in there. Uh, you know, if you have to sacrifice your integrity or lower your standards just to be with somebody, 9 out of 10, that relationship is not going to last because you are trying to be something that you are not. The relationship is built on a lie, right? And I'm sure as a straight man, you don't want to see your woman getting plugged by another man on a daily basis, right? So we got married. The swinging continued, but had become a less frequent thing. We had careers and such. She made 2 times what I made, and she never let me forget that. What can I say? She had a master's degree, I didn't. The agreement we had with sexual things was that we'd never do anything behind each other's backs, always out in the open, most often specifically at clubs designed for that environment. Well, cut to 1 year into the marriage, we hit a rough patch. And let me guess, she cheated, right? My job had me come home at 8 p.m. every day. Hers, she woke up at 5 a.m. So we barely saw each other at night when I got home. I had this little webcam that had motion detection, and I would use it when neither of us was home. I like to call it budget home security. And we'll get back to that in a moment. Well, one night I'm at work, and she had been having a coworker over to hang out and smoke weed. Come on, man. In my bootsy voice, right? Yo, why would you have your wife that's a swinger? Why would you allow her to have another man in your home when you're not there? There's like a 99.9% chance that they're going to smash. I wouldn't even let her have another woman in the house when I'm not there. She's a freak, dude. And they're smoking weed. Come on, we all know what happens when two consenting adults smoke weed together. Things go down, right? Just platonic is what she said. I knew this night he was going to be there, and something inside me made me check that webcam. Sure enough, I saw what no husband wants to see, and I'll leave it at that. He saw his wife getting that booty clapped. Something crazy.
James be treating her nice and nasty. That's how she said it. Nice and nasty.
I confronted her through text immediately. Her first reaction was to ask, why was I spying on her? Isn't that just like a cheater to always blame the person who caught them for being untrustworthy? Like, you're going to blame me for catching you doing me dirty. Make that make sense. That led to a period of couples counseling, and I eventually forgave her, but never forgot the betrayal. It changed me. I took a new job with better hours so we could come home and be together more. And it worked. We saw each other often now. Things seem to be on a good path. I bet things were on a good path for you, not necessarily her. You seem to just take a job that you can be more watchful and controlling over her, which isn't going to help in the long run. So cut to 4 years later. We've always had different politics, religious views, etc. In a lot of ways, we were opposites, which I didn't think was a terrible thing because love endures, or so I thought. This guy seems to be really gullible. We had a home now and a 3-year-old daughter. We hit another rough patch. My mom had died from cancer the year prior, and I became somewhat indifferent to the world. I stopped caring about politics, got deep into my religion, Christianity. I still don't know exactly why, but for some reason, we were fighting more. Maybe I didn't show enough love in the right way. Maybe I didn't screw her right. I still really don't know, but we were on the brink and we felt couples counseling was needed again, so we started. Bro, what you have is a caged bird. You're trying to stop her from being what she wants to be. She's a freak. She wants to pop off with different people. She wants to get done nasty, and you are not living up to that standard for her. This is basically what it boils down to, bro. You signed up for something that you were not ready for, basically. A couple months passed, fighting continued, so did counseling. Why don't people go to the counseling before they start cheating? Why do they always go to the counseling after cheating? Like, I don't want to go to counseling after you cheat on me. I just want the relationship to be over. Then one day we had the big fight, and she confessed she had been having an emotional affair with our neighbor next door, man who I already strongly disliked for various reasons. One including flirting with my wife in the front yard for months before even bothering to greet me for the first time. This man flirted with your wife because she allowed him to flirt with her. Okay, sir? Don't be mad at him. Your wife don't respect you, so he don't respect you. She confessed that they talked all the time on Snapchat and that while she was away for a business trip, 5 hours away, that she had talked to him on the phone for hours every night, that they confessed love to each other. Bro, she been screwing that dude. There's no way in hell your wife is a swinger and has no problem with sleeping with other men in your home when you're not there. There's no way a woman like that isn't screwing this guy that she has easy access to. It was that day I realized the first affair wasn't a mistake. It was her pattern. Duh. Anytime we had a rough patch, she would run to another man. She didn't want to fix her. She was only lying to me to keep it going. She wanted to put me in a position she knew I'd walk away from because she didn't have the courage to end it herself. That's about the only part I agree with this guy on. And I don't think she ran to another man because of a rough patch. I just think that's what she likes to do. She told you that from the very beginning. Like an idiot, you tried to change her. No disrespect to that man. I'm just talking out of my emotions. I walked away from my home and the life I had because I couldn't stay with a woman who would choose someone else anytime things got rough. She didn't commit to my love or me, only to herself. We do co-parent now because I won't give up on my daughter. I mean, you can blame no one but yourself in this situation. I mean, this woman told you who she was from the very beginning. You chose to live her type of lifestyle, and then you kind of reneged when you thought you had full access to her. You know, you married her, but bro, people don't change like that. She told you what she wanted. You didn't want to do it. So guess what? She did it anyway. That's how life goes. So guys, that's it for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any stories that you would like me to talk about, send them to the email in the link. Thanks. Until next time.